everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to episode 2 of Pythoncraft. We've got a few bits and bobs to do in today's episode, first of which is decorating the interior of the little base that we made in the first episode. We want to transfer all of our storage bits in there as well, and then I think what I'd like to do is maybe explore the world a little bit. We've got the sunken shipwreck we discovered in the first episode to explore, we've got the village that was behind me to explore, so yeah, drop a like if you're excited for all of that to come, and without further ado, why don't we get started? So then, over this side, I'm thinking we have ourselves a little bit of a utility corner. Maybe we have ourselves a furnace, we'll have ourselves a smoker, and then I'm thinking on this side we can have ourselves a blast furnace. Just trying to grab myself the smooth stone we require for the blast furnace, and I guess while we do so, I can go ahead and say a massive thank you for all of the incredible support on the first episode, the return Minecraft video here on the Python MC channel. I was not expecting to come back to 1,800 likes on episode 1. That is incredible. Now, if you're new around here to the channel, I'd big welcome to you. First of all, I hope you'll enjoy what you see, and I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel, and you'll be the first to know when the new episodes go out. And don't forget, my friends, if you do want to go one further with your support, consider checking out pythongb.com/PC if you're in the market for a brand new gaming PC. There we are. Just unlock the recipe for the blast furnace, and there it is, in fact. Now, we grab the stone cutter, and that should, for now anyway, sort of tie off this little utility corner. Next up is some rudimentary storage. I'm thinking a couple of chests and a couple of barrels. That should be a nice way to start off. There we are. Nice and simple. On the opposite side of the base, we're going to go ahead and add in a little bit of a bed area. I think that'd be a nice way to go. And actually, aside from adding in some flower pots, I would say we're pretty much good here. Maybe we could add in some paintings and then we'll just about be done. I mean, we don't have a great deal of space to work with, and I don't want to make it too claustrophobic. So, yeah, I think this is a good amount of stuff to be getting on with for now. Flower pot there, and flower pot there. And now what we could do is finally transfer all of our items into the storage containers in here. So in this one, for example, we're just going to have all of the sort of full blocks that we have. I'm thinking slabs, stairs, and decorative stuffs in this container. Generic stuffs in this container. And finally, of course, all of my valuables in the final container. And there we are, just filled in the flower pot, and yeah, all is looking well, my friends. We can now have our first ever sleep inside of our starter base. Amazing. The final thing I think I want to do here is to maybe add in a painting or two, just to make this place feel like a home. And this time, instead of shrinking the sheep population around here, we could just go ahead and shear their coats. Thanks for the wool, bud. Ah, very good. Okay, so the sugarcane that I planted in the first episode has finally grown, so we might as well go ahead and pick it up. So let's quickly spread these along a bit more. The more of these we have planted down, of course, the quicker we will be able to get ourselves enough sugarcane to get ourselves the 46 books required for the eventual level 30 standard enchant area. For any folks who don't know, there are actually a whole bunch of new paintings added in, I can't remember if it's the 1.21 update or the 1.20.6 update, but there is one of the new paintings, someone riding a horse or donkey or whatever it is. At the back here, I'm thinking a nice little 1x1. Let's see if we can get one of the new paintings. Yep, there we are. I'm pretty sure that's a new one, a little lone rose. And then over here, we're just going to go sort of classic with an older painting. And yeah, there we are. A little bit of interior design right there, adding some paintings on the wall. So with the interior of my starter base done and dusted, we can finally get onto the fun stuff, my friends. The shipwreck and the village. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go explore the village first, okay? It's just back here. And actually, I think one of the things I can see straight off the rip is a blacksmith house, which is fantastic. They are a great early source of potential diamonds and iron gear, and indeed iron itself. And look at this, we got ourselves a whole bunch of horses. Nice. Okay, I wonder if we could get ourselves a saddle from a leather worker hut. One of the other cool things we can get here is hay bales. And the reason they're so great is because, of course, you can convert these back into wheat and make bread, thus solving our food situation for at least a decent amount of time. There's a bunch over here as well, and a whole bunch more even still. My goodness me, we're not going to have to worry about food for a long time. Random side note, I can't believe how far into the forest this village goes. This is awesome. Hey, buddy, what are you? Toolsmith. Ah, this will be quite useful, especially for later on. I'm sorry, buddy, but you are fired. In here, we have ourselves a bunch of apples, a whole bunch of bread, and a whole bunch of potatoes. Not too bad. Do we want to have a bed on us at all times? So no matter where we are in the world, we can always sleep the night away? I mean, let's be honest, that's probably quite a good idea, eh? We got very close to dying in the first episode, and, well, I don't want that to happen again. I don't want a repeat of that in today's episode. So, let's go ahead and see what we've got in terms of croppage. I'm pretty sure I just saw a carrot in there. I did. And we've got beetroot as well. Nice. We've got 4 crops to plant down already. Sorry there, Mr. Farmer, but you, my good sir, are also fired. Only, you know, composters, they're quite good for getting rid of a whole bunch of garbage and getting bone meal out of it. Hey, Mr. Weaponsmith, guess what? You're fired as well. I am just terrorizing this village, aren't I? Oh, wow, there is a saddle. Oh, no way. Oh, I'm absolutely chuffed to bits. We've got 2 iron pickaxes as well. That is a pretty good find. I had no idea that you could find saddles in blacksmith huts. I thought they only spawned in leather worker huts. What can I say? You learn something new every day, eh, folks? Plenty more houses to explore around here, folks. What have we got here? A little basic house. Nothing too much going on. In here, though, is nothing. Good-o. Over here, though, is a marketplace with a second bell. I'm pretty sure these guys don't need 2 bells in their village. There was another one way over at the well over there. See? There it is. They've still got a bell, so they can still alert each other if pillager patrols come and try and invade the place or something. The final thing to explore is this blacksmith hut. I'm going to grab these furnaces, and then we're going to see what we've got in here. A whole bunch more apples, a whole bunch more bread, and a whole bunch more iron gear and obsidian. Look at that. We've got 8 obsidian without even having to mine any. All right, time for a quick snooze, and then we are going to see about maybe taming a horse or 2. Maybe we try and see which one of the horses around here is the fastest. I think at this early point in the game, I want to prioritize speed above jump height. So, let's see what we got going on. Wow, this guy's got the highest amount of health you can get on a horse. 15 hearts. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What are you doing there, Mr. Horse? Honestly, what are you doing? Come on now, I want to see if you've got some decent speed on you. Oh no, he's just going to go for another dip, is he? Okay. Oh my goodness me. Okay, this guy was well worth rescuing. This is the second horse I tamed, and oh my goodness me, is it a fast one? This is fantastic. Oh, I love it. I think I'm going to call this horse Sonic. Possibly the fastest horse I have tamed in quite some years in this game, my friends. Not just that, but this guy also has 14 hearts of health, which is still very, very respectable. Unfortunately, the jump height is a little bit on the pants side. But you know what? As long as this guy can still jump 2 blocks, which he can, by the way, then yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. As I said, I'm prioritizing speed above all else. Since I don't have a Elytra yet, a nice fast horse is probably the next best thing for getting around super quick. Oh, there's donkeys here, though. Ah. Okay, you know what? We may have to tame a donkey today as well, because these guys are just brilliant for exploring. You can plop a chest on them, and you got 15 additional inventory slots. How can you argue with that? Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to go explore this ruined portal chest. We're going to see what kind of goodies we get out of it. We're going to chuck that egg over there. We're going to open this up, and what do we got? Golden horse armor. Very good. I can finally dress you up there, buddy. Oh, man, are you looking fancy now? Look at you. We've got a mending golden helmet. Wow, that's actually not bad. I kind of want to take that. We can use that in the nether. Ah! What the? Get out of here, you stupid flames. Can't believe it. Just randomly set me on fire. But yeah, we can use this thing in the nether, and so long as we're mining quartz or taking out piglins and all that kind of stuff, this thing should never expire. Let's not forget to get the gold block, and that's about it for this little ruin portal. Not too bad. And we also got ourselves another bit of obsidian. We get one more, and we can make ourselves another portal already without having mined any obsidian whatsoever. All right. We'll explore this pillager tower as well. If there is an armor trim in here, I'm going to be so happy. The first thing I want to do is free this iron golem. Come on, buddy. Get yourself out of here. And then, you son of a gun. Go on. Notice him. And take him out of the game. There we go. Yeah. All right, let's see what we have. If we get a crossbow, I'm going to be happy. If I get myself an armor trim, I'm going to be happy. Respiration 2. That's not too bad. I wonder if there's any banner guys around here. If there is, we can kill them, and we can get some bad omen bottles for an eventual trial chamber dungeon. Hey guys, check this out. We've got allays. Do you know what? I've never actually worked with allays on any of my worlds. I think I've had pet allays previously, but I don't think I've actually made like any farms that utilize these folks. I mean, I kind of do want to release them, but I don't really have like a proper place to put them aside from like trapping them in my starter base or something. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave those guys there for now, and we will come back to them. We'll rescue them once we have access to leashes or something. Wait a minute. I thought I saw a traveling merchant earlier. We could just go ahead and get leashes from these guys. Wait, what are you even selling, by the way? Pods of... Nautilus shells. Wow, if I had the cash for that, I would 100% buy all that. So, as if by magic, there's now a bunch of leather and leashes on the floor. Oh man, I've got like literally no space here. Right, I tell you what, we probably don't need this armor, if I'm being honest. So let's go ahead and get rid of it. We need to have ourselves another snooze as well. And then we can get back to Operation Explore. All right, come on then, allays. Let's get you out of here. Oh, well, almost kind of. Oh, gee whiz. No. Stop. Oh, it's a captain. Nice. Get out of here. Give me a bad omen bottle. What bad omen is it? Bad omen 3. That's actually pretty decent. That will give us, I think, 45 minutes of higher difficulty enemy spawns in a trial chamber. So that's kind of all right, actually. So then, 2 allays following us. Let's get them back to base and tied up. And then I think what we'll do is we will explore that sunken shipwreck. See if we can find some more lovely treasures. I think all I can really do for now is A, see if I can get them in my base in the first place, and then B, see if I can't sort of tie them up to this post up here or something. That way they won't keep on escaping. That's how you do it. Okay, very good. So we have given them some stuffs, and now what I'd like to do is see if I can lure them in the base. Oh, just got a random advancement. Hell yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. So they could just fly outside the base, eh? That's how it's going to be. This is going to be so frustrating. I'm going to have to be so careful when going in and out of my base just to make sure these guys don't, like, you know, get messed up and such. Okay, I accidentally just gave my ally a shield. Did not mean to do that. There we are. They're both inside now. Fantastic. That definitely wasn't a faff at all. So, with my inventory nicely cleared away, it is time to do a little bit of shipwreck excavating. So, presumably, I just do a little bit of digging around here. And at some point... here we go. Yep, here we are. We do indeed have a sunken shipwreck. That is hilarious. So let's do a little bit of digging. Maybe I could try and figure out where the chests are around here. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I recognize this. This, I think, is going to be... Yeah, it is. I think this is the map room, right? So let me just dig out the chest there a little bit. And let's open it up. There we are. We do indeed have a buried treasure map. Is it a different one? I must admit, I can't remember. We'll have to have a look in just a minute here. But there we are. We have ourselves one of the chests. And because that was the treasure map room, that should mean that the regular treasure room is sort of just above above it. Let's say over here. Pretty sure I've just broken my way into the treasure chest room. Is there going to be a chest or something? Oh, there it is. It's sort of above a little bit. There we are. What do we got? Hey! Another diamond for our troubles. Fantastic. All right, good amount of stuff in here, actually. A nice variety as well. All right, so that should mean if this is a proper, full shipwreck, there should be a so-called supply chest towards the back over here. And there it is, in fact. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of carrots. We got ourselves a blast protection leather chestplate, curse of binding. Nah, don't want none of that. I will, however, take the TNT. Do we want to take the sauce stew as well? So we can, do that one advancement where you have to eat everything in the entire game? I mean, probably. In fact, to save ourselves some inventory space, why don't we just go ahead and do that right now? Let's have ourselves a little bit of a nom. What is that? I didn't see what effect that was because the recipe unlock thing is now in the way. Oh. Jump boost. Interesting. So there we are. That's 6 out of 40. And then we've got the poison potato, which I can't eat because I'm not hungry yet. Okay. Let's be honest as well. Literally the only reason you would ever pick up a poison potato is only for that advancement. I don't think anyone in their right mind would go ahead and purposely pick up one of those potatoes otherwise. So there we go. Buried shipwreck has been explored and we've got ourselves a few little goodies out of it. We have done a good amount of exploring today, haven't we, my friends? I'm feeling pretty good about that, actually. I like how I've just completely forgotten about my horse and left it to roam the lands there. Oh, my memory is terrible. All right, let's make a little bit of a horse hole and let's get Sonic. My LA got outside again? Oh, man. Okay, those guys are such a pain. All right, so question. Are these the same? I do believe they are. Okay, never mind. Alrighty, my friends, so to finish off today's episode, what I thought would be a fun idea is if we try to see what kind of nether spawn we have on our world, okay? So that means spending some diamonds on a diamond pickaxe. We have ourselves 9 out of the minimum of 10 obsidian required for a nether portal. So let's head back over to that abandoned portal frame. We're going to grab ourselves 1 bit of obsidian, although, actually, no, maybe we want to go get ourselves 5, because then I can make myself an enchant table a little bit later in the series as well. Oh yeah, I never tamed a donkey like I said I would. Huh, okay, I'll come back to that. I will still do that in today's episode, but yeah, for now, I just kind of want to see what kind of nether spawn we have. I would go ahead and restore this portal to its former glory, but it's a little bit too far away from my base for my liking, so yeah. We're going to pick ourselves up a whole bunch of obsidian here, and we are going to make a portal back nearby our base. And there we go. 14 bits of obsidian. You know what? I've changed my mind. I'm going to go get myself a donkey right now. And then my thinking is, in the next episode, we could probably breed ourselves up a mule. And that should give us the ability to move faster than a donkey, but still have the opportunity to put a little chest on it, like a donkey. Mules are great at the end of the day. It's like a happy middle ground between donkeys and horses, and I'm sure that with time and dedicated breeding, you could probably breed yourselves up a super mule with decent speed and a decent jump height. I think the thing I want to prioritize more than anything is just health. I want these guys to stay alive. It's as simple as that. So, well, we had a 12-hearter over here, but there were some other donkey groups roaming around. And in fact, there they are. Let's see if we can find one with more than 12 hearts. 11 hearts, 13 hearts, and 12 hearts again. I mean, goes without saying, it's got to be the 13. There we are. Got the saddle, got the chest, and bada bing, bada boom. Look at that. A whole bunch more inventory space. There you go, little donkey. Another horse hole dug out especially for you. Sonic, though, is going to be the one that has the saddle on because, yeah, being able to move super fast is awesome. For absolutely no reason whatsoever, this is going to be where we set up our portal. So let's get that built and let's see what kind of spawn we got going on, folks. We've got our flint and steel and we're ready to do this thing. Got ourselves a little bit of food. I mean, I'm not intending on exploring a great deal in the nether today. I just want to see what kind of spawn is waiting for us on the other side. So here we go. into the nether. Taking a while, as it turns out. Oh, hello. We are in a basalt deltas. Oh, and there's a nether fortress right nearby. Okay. Your boy is actually very, very happy about that. And do you want to know one of the good things about spawning in a basalt delta? We can go ahead and start chopping these magma cubes up a little bit. And as a result, we can get ourselves a supply of magma cream and thus eventually fire resist potions. So yeah, not a bad spawn at all, if you ask me. I am definitely here for it. Goes without saying, of course, we will explore that nether fortress, but it'll probably be in the next episode at this point, because sadly, my friends, we are just about out of time. But before I do, I've got some shout-outs to give. First of all, I'd like to give a shout-out to all of the wonderful people who went above and beyond in the last episode and dropped donation super chats. So really do appreciate it. So we've got TEOC Photographer with the £10 donate. Thank you so much for that, buddy. We've got Mango Plays Games with the $2. We've got ZTG with the £5. And we've got Shulks with the $6.99 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much for that support. It truly goes a very, very long way. And finally, we have the comment of the day. But we're going to be doing the comment of the day very, very slightly differently in that instead of having a whole bunch of books, one comment per book, we're going to have multiple comments per book. So basically, upon this book being finished, which I think 50 pages is like the limit, then yeah, then I would make a new comment of the day book. It does, however, mean that I need to keep a very, very special eye on these books. Only if I die and I lose them, then me going ahead and trying to recreate them is going to be a massive pain in the butt. But anyway, I digress. Today, we have Two Sharp Blade with the comment of the day saying, draining the ocean monument to make a mega base could be a good world-long project. And how right you are there, buddy. I think what I'd like to do, I mean, here's a rough plan in my head that I've just come up with right now. I think what I'd like to do is drain out the ocean monument. I'd like to build a big glass ring, or basically make the ocean monument into a big old circle. We have ourselves like a central area where we stand, and then surrounding us is where all of the guardians spawn, and then obviously the guardians filter down to an eventual kill chamber in the middle. I mean, it all makes sense in my head. It rather depends on just how big the ocean monuments are. Only we need to consider the fact that hostile mobs only spawn 24 or more blocks away from you. So when I'm stood in the middle of the ocean monument, there's going to be sort of limited spawn spaces, right? But yeah, like I said, it's only a very, very rough idea I've got going on right now. It is subject to change. All I know is that I absolutely do want to make a guardian farm out of that, and I'd like to make a proper build out of it, you know, make it look decent as well, you know. So yeah, thank you very much for the comment. I appreciate it. And a massive thank you to all of you folks for watching today's episode. If you have enjoyed today's adventure, exploration-filled episode, I would, of course, very much appreciate it if you'd head down beneath the video and spent a second to drop a like. Hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on my future content. But for now, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for all of your amazing support. And I shall see you folks in the next episode. Bye-bye!